As a lady, it's important that you empower yourself, equip yourself, educate yourself, be well read. If you don't have opportunity of educating yourself, you can involve in a vocational trade. You can learn a trade, learn a skill to empower yourself so that you will be fit to raise or generate money. Create wealth. Learn to create wealth as a woman before you get married, so that when you eventually get married, you won't be a liability to your husband or your partner. If you're married to a rich man, all well and good for you. But remember that every marriage has its ups and downs. You know, if you're financially stable, when you get married to a rich man, you won't depend solely on him for everything. He'll be the one asking you what he wants, what you want him to do for you, which commands a lot of respect, so that if anything goes wrong, he doesn't start demanding for you to repay him everything he has spent on you. There will be respect if you have something to fall back on. If you are creative and productive, if you create wealth on your own, it will be difficult for your husband to ask you to repay everything, knowing fully well that you have your own source of wealth. So it's important that you empower yourself as a woman, equip yourself as a woman when you get married. Even if your husband is not rich, you have something doing, your husband will still respect you, because it's not easy to have a wife that is supporting the family. So you don't just go into the marriage and start demanding and demanding. I know we have a lot, women have a lot to contribute to the marriage, but I think in terms of self-respect, it's good to have something doing. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm sharing my own opinion anyway. If you don't agree, you can state your own opinion in the comment section. All right? I just think and believe that if you have something doing as a woman, no man will try to relegate you to the background when there's an issue in the marriage. I'm not saying don't be submissive. No, you should be submissive regardless the level of what you have. Okay, as a wife, you need to submit to your husband. I pray you marry a good husband that have sense. If you marry a good husband that have sense, you won't have issues. But like I said before, every marriage has its ups and downs. If it arises, if you're well equipped before entering into the marriage, all well and good for you. Your husband will have some level of respect for you. He won't demand you to return or repay whatever he has spent for you. So before we get married as women, or before you get married as a woman, or those of us that are married and don't have something doing, please try and get something doing, so that if he sets tomorrow, your husband will not ask you to repay whatever he has spent on you. I beg, life now bring. Women, you with the use sense. So you copy that. I come in peace.